Hello, the House of Tarot YouTube followers. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing a fall reading about any situation, perhaps even just love, because that's what I'm feeling right off the bat. We can expose these two cards now. We have the present moment and disguise. Okay, if you'd like to stick with me during the card choosing process, we're going to go ahead and get started with that. If you'd like to skip right to the reading, please see the timestamp down below and skip right to that. I'm going to take from our tarot deck today that we're using today. I'm going to take some from our tea leaves. I'm going to go ahead and take that one at the bottom. A little message card for this one. And last, we're going to take a couple cards from our little Halloween tarot deck. This is a new little deck for me, so bear with me. Okay, if you're just joining us, welcome back. If you've been with us during the card choosing process, you saw how we did that. We have the card present moment and a disguise is being worn by somebody. Possibly somebody not showing their entire true colors with this very colorful card. I'm saying that somebody is kind of putting up a smoke show, or the opposite of using colors to really enchant somebody, possibly kind of disguise a hidden motive or really who they are on the inside, something that they've been told and they kind of know this about themselves, or just their motives in general. Depending on the phase and makeup, at times it can be enchanted, it could be charmed with a secret disguise or a secret path, a secret kind of intention along with it. So we have this painted face and somebody using a disguise in it. We have the present moment, possibly just kind of really taking things in, or kind of waking up from a spell with your phone, waking up from a spell of being distracted, not being in the moment, and possibly even a warning so you could be awake to see these disguises or this intention or this sign that the universe is trying to give you with this particular person. We're going to go ahead and go with our tea leaves. We have dog, protection from a powerful friend. So somebody wants to protect you, possibly friends talking to you about this situation, a friend kind of seeing something that you can't see, possibly because they're not in the relationship, so they could see it with the outsider's view. This is a good friend, as a loyal friend, like a dog. They possibly have a lot of say in your life, a lot of power. We have staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times, and this possibly could be by this friendship that you have with somebody. They possibly have been seeing this for quite a while, but they're very careful because they want you to live your own life, make your own mistakes. But they're a very good friend that they would even like house you if that came to it. If you're living in a situation where you had to get out of, this friend would even let you stay on their couch or have a spare bedroom for you. This is a very good friend, I'm hearing. So this is also possibly an overall relationships reading, not just a love relationship. We have bird flying, news is on the way. And I kind of see this with you actually being able to see this message, to see things, because being in the present moment and kind of this serene with the bird flying, you possibly finally get to see these signs, see this message, just something by really getting off your phone or waking up or looking up every now and then, or really kind of studying the situation, assessing. I'm also hearing assess the situation, kind of think a little bit deeper than the surface, really kind of see the smoke show that's happening, or possibly the enchanting that's happening, or if you yourself are the one that's enchanting others, possibly see even your motives behind it. If you are doing good for the world or being in a sincere place. We have fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. We have axe, forces working against you. And we have candle. You will be shown the way. So I'm getting a lot of that with the present moment, bird flying, and the candle just really kind of being in the moment, really looking at things from a different view, calming down, slowing down in a sense. Maybe take a time off of work so you could really be in the present moment. Or kind of even I'm seeing like watching a show, you kind of just always are watching, but you just have it as a background while you're doing something else, and try to just do one thing at a time, and you're sure to receive a lot of the messages that are kind of trying to come for you, come at you. With forces working against you, I see that's what possibly the dog is for, some powerful friend or some sweet friend, somebody very loyal to you or loyal to the cause, just somebody that is kind of sick and tired of seeing people get away with this, not just with you, but in general. So they're very protective of you. I'm saying that you kind of might be a little bit taken back or a little bit offended because of how much involvement they want or they get involved. It's really just a severe protection that they feel over you. We're going to go ahead and go with our tarot. For the first row, we have the Fool. I feel like somebody thinks that you could be made of a fool, that they don't see how powerful you really are or how smart you really are. They kind of see that you with the Fool, it's always somebody walking off a ledge. They kind of always see you just being able to be manipulated or going off a ledge. And this is something that's coming to an end for you, just this persona that you're giving off, because you have a powerful friend by your side. You have a friend kind of waking you up or shaking you out of it. And it's possibly from being in relationships, we kind of get rose-colored glasses for others. So this friend is not jaded by this. So that's why they get to see so much of what's going on and help you out. And so I feel whoever this person might be that sees you for the Fool, this is coming to an end for them. We have the Death card. I feel you kind of do not want to see the signs. You don't want to see the light. You don't want to see what's really going on. And this kind of hanging on to this beautiful picture perfect essence per se is coming to an end. You are going to want to finally wake up, and the information is just going to kind of flow. It's going to flow in, and there might be tears involved. It might be very sad to really fess up to this, but this person really kind of put a good mask on. It wasn't necessarily your fault. They really put a good persona on, a good mask on, and their time is up. It's coming to an end. They thought that you were the Fool, but you had this really good support system behind you, even family or yourself or your friends, or just even yourself being able to see things for once, see things differently, and even just a new rebirth happening for you with this Death card. It's also about a rebirth, this new person waking up from within. Ooh, for your You card, we have the 9 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the 4 of Pentacles. Oh, the World. I love these cards for you. This second row, we have the You card, obviously doing great, basking in beautiful bountifulness, beautiful energy, beautiful, where birds even come. So this bird flying even, and you holding this bird. It's really a message that you receive the messages, and it just opens you up for even better things. So really being in the present moment just really opened you up for the beauty in the world around you, the beauty of yourself, even seeing something that you didn't know about yourself, seeing some other side of yourself, this just beautiful side of yourself that's gonna flourish from all this. Although you might feel at first defensive over it or want to protect this relationship you had or this friendship you had, for some of you, you want to feel protective over it, but at the end, just something new really comes out of this with this death and this rebirth. We also have the World at the end, really having the world come full circle for you. Are you kind of achieving something that just totally ends, comes to a fruition, full circle, and really getting all the things that you wanted, just getting from the relationship, from the money, this is just having the world at the end come to an, not to an end, come to a complete stop, like where you have everything, you just get to really enjoy it and be in the present moment and just enjoy everything, the bountifulness. I see some spirituality coming into play with this Hierophant card. I see you possibly looking up to somebody, maybe this friend, and you are going to meet somebody. I'm also hearing this friendship, something comes out of it where you guys kind of try something new for a change, try a new venture of spirituality. We're going to go ahead and take our tarots. We have the page of sounds. Interesting. This is definitely the sword card, and I feel it is the ace, the rey. Okay, so this is a new deck, but this is the sword energy and kind of dancing with it and enjoying. I see like some fun coming of it, but also a protection in front of you, and possibly with the Hierophant, maybe a new amulet or some kind of maybe a spirit, a guide, an angel. It's gonna be in the form of a possession. Like possibly you're gonna wear this, maybe a stone, a bracelet, a ring, just some kind of field of protection, I'm hearing. And then we have the sun, and this is with the pumpkin in the fall, and just the sun really beaming and smiling on you. I see mountains and just like guidance, like you might have to go through a journey to find this guidance at the end, but the guidance will be there. We're gonna go ahead and go with our Seasons deck. What's it called? The Seasons of the Witch deck. We have ornaments. So it is a remembrance of what once was and with what will be, a fragile beauty beaming upon thy. So with what once was, possibly that whole chapter coming to an end and something really big coming out of it. And I'm getting this possibly by Christmas time or the new year with the world. You're going to feel this sense of relief and just everything really kind of coming into its own and fruition. Oh, we have 3 cards here. We have contemplation. It breathes in the stillness of all that is, exhaling all that isn't, coming from the ends of the starts and the highest of the lows. Here I gasp for answers to unfold. With the stillness, I'm getting with the present moment card, the stillness, contemplation, just really kind of quieting down the noise, possibly just listening to one friend at a time, just kind of hanging out with one person at a time, not just so much opinion. And with our last card, we have Cold Moon. Take with thy the dearest of moments, release me for their tongue and nourish me with their light. So possibly something coming around the cold moon. I believe that's in December, or just a full moon time where it's really illuminating the night. Interesting. We're going to take our message card, and we have communicate. Things left unsaid will never reach the shore. I'm also getting that with yourself, like journaling it out, communicating in a different way, in a different style, not just with people, but really finding like an outlet for you to write and do things. We're going to take your letters. We're going to take these 2 letters. 56. We take our book, and I'll just read this off to you straight off the thing. We have 56. Proactive thoughts. Focus on success. Circumstances in your life are getting a needed change. So it's possibly with everything coming to an end and changing and really finally seeing the world come to a complete circle. Things are looking up. Today, focus on your success more than your failures. While it's important to acknowledge both, spend a little more time noticing the things that go right today instead of those that go wrong. Okay. So with that, my dear listener, this is a very long, but this is, if anything resonated, please take that with you. Whatever did not resonate, leave that here. Not everything will resonate for everybody. And if you want further readings, come visit me at thehouseoftarot.etsy.com. And with that, I see you guys. Bye-bye.